Welcome back to Let's Play Driver 2, this is Slow, and this is part 2 of the file mission. And our mission objective is strange in that we are apparently getting chased by the police, but we can change vehicles pretty much instantaneously, and there's no real time limit. Our only objective is to, for some strange reason, jump to the ferry, as we have now identified the Rosanna Soto as a cargo ship. Why they did not realise that in the first place is beyond me. And I actually fail on my first attempt. I thought I'd just leave it in here for the sake of, well, the sake of leaving failures in. Like, the jump isn't particularly hard, but I just got unlucky here. I just catch the side of the thing and it bounces me off. And as you see there are no water physics. You just fall into oblivion and get a game over screen. One thing I noticed about that cutscene there is that the sirens you hear in the background are not the ones you hear now, i.e. the default Havana ones. See, I just about managed to land on the other side without falling off. I believe the positioning is exactly the same as where you finished the first mission, so that mission could be made slightly more tricky if you ended the find the file mission in a disadvantageous location, but the fact that there's no time limit means that that's not really an issue. So now we get on to the true mission 5 of Havana, and we have to chase the Rosanna Soto, so it's moderately logical that we are heading towards a dock. Now, I attempted this mission before and I did not remember that this shortcut was here, because that was a technique that I had figured out when playing the game back in the day, but I could not remember it. And during the first time I literally choked right at the end of the mission because I got lost literally like within 5 seconds of the end of the mission, but I decided not to leave that in anyway because of time constraints. As for this mission, it's just a simple point A to point B with police, and I fail there at the primary technique of getting past police who are in search mode and are positioned in front of you, facing your direction, which is to... Oh, wait, there's a tank there. Shame we don't get to drive the thing. But anyway, as I was saying, if there is a police vehicle in front of you and it's facing in your direction, generally the best way to tackle it is to align yourself on like the left or right side, whichever space has the most side, so that when it sees you, it will instantaneously veer off towards that direction. So at which point you can then veer off to the right, like that, and you should be able to lose the police vehicle almost instantly by doing that. The only problem then is tackling police vehicles that are actually facing in front of you, like here. Now that is what you're meant to do, however on several missions, depending on the aggressiveness level, that's not going to work and you're going to get hit. And it will deal critical damage and you will lose a lot of time. That was a roadblock. Not exactly sure when the first time we saw roadblock in this campaign is, or whether that's just one that's there by default in this mission, because there might be roadblocks like that, I don't know. But once your felony is high enough, it will increase the number of police vehicles that will tail you, and it will also cause roadblocks to spawn. Pretty much the remainder of the mission is a slalom road up here to the dock. If you're good with the driving, you can lose take a significant amount of time off the thing by cutting in the middle of the side sections there. And there I think that my health carries over into the next mission and change to a different vehicle because I have the time to do so. That isn't the case, however. just make it here, and I try and align myself for the start of the next mission as well, which is fun. But we make it here, but alas, we were not fast enough. Cutscene anyway. I'll shut up now.
Regreso más tarde. No, quiero mi mariposita en su vestido rojo. Sí, yo puedo hacértelo especial, ¿sabes? Realmente especial para ti si solamente me dejas darte lo que sé que quieres.
To Rosanna Soto. Where's she heading?
I tell you nothing. You got no authority.
¿Piensas que quiero tu sangre en mi camisa?
Totally badass.
San Diego.
Jones,
She was a ship. Rosanna Soto was a ship.
and we've been seeing this all wrong from way back, man. I was all set to pitch some slick with that lady.
Yeah, well, she's gone. And she's heading for San Diego.
San Diego.
Means Vegas. They're gonna hit Vegas next.
I got it. Kane's money house. And he's a man short, too. One of his boys named Jericho showed up in town an hour ago. I tailed him to the old town on Chacon. We got a hook up there. And then we'll see where the Jericho goes.
So the basic premise of that cutscene is that we have identified our next target, which is Las Vegas. We've also identified that Jones is an idiot, and fortunately the rain has disappeared. Unfortunately my sense of direction is also gone. But this is another simple point A to point B with police intervention. The time limit is not as restrictive as I originally thought it was. So, in the end this mission is not that hard. Although, I believe the handling of this section of road here could be key, because of the high amount of trees you can get stuck on if you try and take shortcuts. I'm probably going to fast forward this too, knowing my luck. Yeah, now I think about it, I'm probably just going to fast forward anything which is just an eventless driving along a stretch of road, unless there's something really significant that needs to be highlighted. So there we go. And oh, I'm doing the other mission as well. Fair enough.
Make life blue with the trouble, man.
This is the final mission of the tailing behind the guy at a certain distance, and this one is pretty freaking tough. I get it on my first try here, but Jericho drives really fast on a certain stretch of road. It's pretty freaking tight and there is a lot of traffic on it.
Bring on a little lead foot, man. You're too far back.
Yeah. It's very possible that you can lose him during one of the stretches of road. The fortunate thing is that the mission isn't particularly long. So, if there's any mistakes that you do make, it's not that long a wait to get back into the action. And at the end of this I actually end up breaking the cutscene, and it just goes on to the pause menu. No idea how the hell that happens.
Bring on a little lead foot, man. You're too far back.
But anyway, this has been slow, and I'm going to see you in the next mission. Farewell.